Hello, Sula here from MistyHilltops.com. Thanks for stopping by. In this video, I'm working on a Christmas card that I titled Joy, and I'm using a Christmas and winter paper pack, and I'm also using one of my freebie card sketches that you can find as fully functional silhouette and SVG cut file on my website, MistyHilltops.com. So I'm starting by just trimming to size the background paper for this card. It will be mounted on cardstock, and so I want to use this pattern paper as the backdrop for this card. Then I'm also want to mat paper strip. And instead of just using a large paper strip to put behind that other paper strip, I just use a small, just one of the scraps that I have lying around, because I have so many of these scraps lying around. So instead of using another big one, creating more smaller scraps, I just use up my scraps this way by just, I will glue the cardstock on two sides of that paper strip, and that gives the impression like there is a mat. This paper strip is matted, and my trimmer, I think it might just be the cardstock that I get. My trimmer sometimes does not want to do the cuts very nicely. It might not really be that the blade is blunt, it just might more be to do with the cardstock, because this one cuts it really nicely. So anyway, this is the cardstock base that I plan to use. First I thought I'd go with white, but then I realized the white of my paper, pattern paper, does not really match the white of the cardstock that I have available. So here I am trying to still fold the card, and sorry if it gets a little bit off screen. I couldn't get it quite right, so I just gave up on it and just decided to go with the way it is. So here's that pattern paper that will go on the back, and here is where I'm matting this paper strip that I will mat. And so I just go and start with one side, and that makes it really easy with the matting. Sorry, I'm a little more off screen. I have to make a note to keep my camera closer to my body. I think it's a little hard to work when it's a little far away. So anyway, here these letters, they come with the with this template. I want the word joy. Maybe in hindsight I would put the word joy a little more away from the edge, but it's fine the way it is. But still, in hindsight, I think I would put it a little more on the other side. So then there's this leaf that also is there, and then I am adding a few little dots. They come with the template just as well, but I just used one of my dies because it gave me a whole lot of them all at once, and I like the way with dies how they pop a little more than if I cut it with my silhouette. So I do like that effect a little too. So here I am just arranging a whole bunch of little berries in the middle of my holly leaf there. And so that gives a little decoration here, and I think that paper actually works really well for this, because the background paper is also holly leaves. So to put that on, I had made this card previously in 2020 actually, and but I didn't have that paper pack. I was back in Germany at the time, and now I'm back where I live, and so here I have this paper, and so I think it works really well for this kind of page. And then I have this ribbon that I want to put. That's why I left all this white space there, and I'm not using another pattern paper there. So I have this ribbon, and I want to tie it. I don't really want to waste so much of my ribbon. I cannot easily just go to a store and get ribbon here, and so I always trying to be a little frugal with it. So here I'm trying to tie a knot and see how much of the ribbon I will need, And then once I've decided that, but I didn't really like, I thought I could leave that knot and just start to glue it down, but I didn't really like the way that the knot had come, like was looking on the page. So I decided to untie it again and then just glue it down and then tie the knot in a more beautiful way. So it was just like upside down and all just kind of crooked. So anyway, here I am tying the knot again, and I want to make sure that I'm not tearing off the ribbon again from the back, because I just only glued it down, and a ribbon sometimes needs a little extra loving care before it wants to stick to the paper. So I then decided I might as well just go ahead and glue this strip of paper on the page, on the card, the way I want it, and then that also helps with fixating that ribbon a little better, and then it was easy for me to tie the knot in just the way that I kind of wanted it, where you can still see the pattern of the ribbon. So this is my page done. I'm going to leave you with some more close-ups. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Consider subscribing, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.